Um, so how long have you been driving?
Let's see, I'm in the beginning of my 5th year.
And how did you get, Michaela, how did you get into driving? I think you drive with your husband. Is that
I
right?
do. Yes, I
Yeah.
do. Crazy story. My cousin came down to visit when we lived in Texas, and he was delivering in Fort Worth. He works for Bennett as well. And he stayed at our house to visit, and he told us about it. And my husband said, because we were both teachers at the time, he was a math teacher and I was an art teacher. And he said, I've been looking for something different. I'm ready. And so Mike went out for a year to see if this was going to work for us. And I continued teaching for that year. And I think the point that I decided to go all in was when he sent me a picture from Florida on a Wednesday afternoon while I was in the classroom with kids, and he was eating seafood on the beach. And I'm like, okay, I'm done. I gotta go.
And so you guys have been driving together ever since.
We have. Yes, I follow him everywhere he goes.
So you both drive separate.
We do, but we're always going to the same locations, or at least in the same direction. And then I drop one and ride with him to the next one.
Do you have any particular area or location that you like to go to better than others?
We tend to go to Canada a lot, almost exclusively. We love the Canadian Rocky Mountains. Our favorite is Canmore and Banff and on up into Lake Louise. We also like Penticton, which is around Kelowna and all that area too. But those are our favorite places.
That's so beautiful up there. And it's getting ready to be fall of the year, and it's going to be just gorgeous.
I know. We tow our car that has a roof nest on top of it. Mm-hmm. So when we're done and we drop, like in Calgary, we go out to Canmore and we stay in campgrounds with our roof tent.
Oh, fun.
So we make a little vacation out of it after.
Well, that's fun. And you have family?
Yes. Well, I have 2 children that are adults and one's married. And so we became empty nesters, and that's why we're looking for something else. And this just fit the bill. I just love it.
Wonderful. Would you recommend this to other women that were thinking about maybe doing something similar as to what you're doing?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I personally am not a great planner. I'm not a great leader. I'm a good follower. So my husband handles all of the details, but I just sit back and enjoy the beauty. But I admire the women that are doing this on their own out there and having to do the planning and the driving and the tow car and all of those things. So it's definitely doable, and it's served our family well financially as well.
That's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. And safety is, of course, priority 1 at Bennett. And I know that you practice safety out on the road. Is there anything you'd like to share about how to be safe out on the road?
I would say always be a defensive driver and assume that they're going to not see you in a merge or in a turn. And we just drive the speed limit the entire time. Just take it slow, because it's more important to get it there safe than fast.
Oh, I agree about that. And I know we talk a lot about that there's a lot of distracted drivers, and you have to always drive very defensively when you're on the road. Well, yes. Some of the things, Kayla, that was said was that you prioritize safety first and have an excellent relationship with colleagues in dispatch, and you're willing to go the extra mile for others, and is always happy to do so. So I think that says a lot about why you were chosen as
Thank,
a Women of Excellence for 2023.
thank
Just
you.
very, very proud of you, very proud of the job you do, very, very proud of the way that you represent Bennett DRIVEAWay. Um, if there's other women that would think about doing this, do you have any suggestions for them?
When I first started, I was nervous about some of the bigger units, and I just learned to do it afraid. You just have to begin and say you can do it. And then over the years, I've consistently done it. So therefore, I've convinced myself that I can do it. Do it afraid first, even if you're nervous about an A body that's 38 feet. It's you have to start somewhere.
Yeah, you just have to be fearless. As women,
Yes.
we have to learn to be fearless.
Yes. It's like parenting, get the job done.
That's it. That's exactly it. Well, it was just a pleasure to talk to you this morning. Is there anything you'd like to say about becoming our Women of Excellence for 2023?
Yes, thank you. I would like to thank Bennett and you, Marcy, for this opportunity. I'd like to thank WGO and all the employees there, the dispatch, as well as Jill in Elkhart. They're my lifeline to being able to support my family and have the freedom that I have. They're always behind me. I never feel alone out there. I feel like the company believes in me. Other companies say they believe in you, but Bennett has showed me that they believe in me, and I'm not out there alone. So thank you.
That's so wonderful. Well, thank you, Michaela. And I hope you'll be in Bristol. Are you coming to Bristol?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Are you coming to Bristol, Tennessee this year?
I would love to.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Yeah. I think you'll probably hear more about that.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah.
I would love that. Thank you.
All right, Ham. Well, thank you. And it was wonderful talking to you. You be safe, and I look forward to seeing you before long.
Yes. Thank you again.
Thank you. Bye-bye.